Retain gang, what's poppin', man? This your boy Tay, back at y'all again with another video, man. Peace, love, and abundance to everybody watching right now. I show my gratitude. Make sure you guys smash that like button for me. Make sure you hit that notification bell. And if you want to support the channel or yourself, I have some courses available. I have a Retain Gang community that you can join if you want to dive deeper into this knowledge, or dive deeper into your self-improvement journey. So I'll leave all my links in my description. All right. But there's a huge shift going on, a major shift, and everybody can't go. Everybody's not going to make it, not because they're not good enough, but some people refuse to change within themselves. They refuse to open their eyes and see what's right in front of them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have a closed mind in this world, right? Everything they were taught, they take that and they run with it. They don't try to receive new information, new knowledge, right? They don't want to know the truth. They want to be comfortable in their own little world. And that's okay, right? We have free will, so you can choose your experience. That's all on you. But when it comes time to the frequency rising and things are changing rapidly in this world, right? If you're not on par with that, you're not going to make it. You see? You have to have an open mind in order for you to really evolve, to grow, to make the shift, to gain more conscious awareness, to gain higher levels of knowledge. You see? Hence the word open mind. You have to open your mind via your crown chakra, which is your connection to the cosmos, your connection to source, your connection to Most High, God. All right, that's the connection. It's through here. That knowledge, that information is able to flow through you. You see what I'm saying? But when you close your mind off, you literally close yourself off from that connection, right? You put a ceiling or a cap over the knowledge, over the growth that you are able to obtain. This is why they say, many are called, but few are chosen. Because a lot of folks don't do the work. You see? A lot of chosen ones are the ones that you picked up that call. You listened to yourself. Okay? You had that divine connection, and you were able to make the changes that you needed to maneuver through this world and make the shifts. You see, a lot of chosen ones are the trendsetters. You were more advanced than the rest. Not saying that you're better than them. You're not better than anyone, but it's the fact that you paid attention. You went inside of yourself instead of being distracted. You know what I'm saying? And that is one of the gifts of a chosen one, is that you have that open-mindedness, that mutability to be able to receive new knowledge, to be able to bond with anybody and not judge them off of appearance or off of their lifestyle, but you listen, you observe, and you soak up knowledge. You see? For example, if you look at how everybody's trying to eat clean nowadays, right? But a lot of you guys started doing that way before it became popular. Started becoming vegans or started going more plant-based, taking care of yourself more, right? Getting off the meats and all that. You started doing that because you received that information from the cosmos, from the Most High, that encouraged you to make that change within yourself, right? A lot of you guys had questions and you wanted answers to how to become the best version of yourself, how to evolve spiritually, mentally, physically. And you started receiving the downloads and the light codes. You see? But see, the world has to catch up with you. This is why you see a lot of restaurants now, they offer vegan options and plant-based options, right? Before, you didn't see that. But see, you are the trendsetters. So whatever you do, your energy is so potent, your energy is so big and large that the world has to follow suit. They have to get on board. Look at what's going on right now. all this stuff that's coming out right now, people been talking about this. Call them conspiracy theorists or call them crazy, right? People was calling us crazy. People was saying that we was weird. And now all this stuff is coming to light. And you still got folks who don't want to see the truth. Some folks will still deny all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that goes to show you that some people don't have souls. Some people are programmed to be NPCs. They're just taking up space here. That's it. They don't have their own thoughts. They don't have the ability to make their own decisions. Whatever they're told to do, that's what they're going to do. Right? That's what they're going to do. So you have to realize once you start to shift and make different conscious shifts within yourself, okay, you start to see the world from a different perspective. You start to see people from a different perspective. And you start to realize that this life is about you. Not collectively, but individually, your life is about you. You are the main character in your own life. Everything else that surrounds you in your life is a reflection of you because you attract your experience. Okay, the people that come into your life, you attract them via yourself and how you feel and how you think. You know, the type of traumas or karmic baggage you have within you, you attract them into your life. So you are the main character and you are creating your movie, your life experience based off of how you feel and your decisions you make. Same thing goes for everybody else, right? They're the main character in their life and they're attracting everything to them based off of how they think and how they feel. This is why you see some people, especially when it comes to relationship talk and all that, right? Some people have a very toxic view on relationships. Well, that's because they're creating that lifestyle for themselves. That's their perspective in their movie, right? Based off of who they are within. That's all that is. That doesn't mean that has to be your reality, though. You know, so as we're making this shift, remember, the frequency is rising up. And all that means is people are starting to get smarter. Mostly the ones who were called weird and conspiracy theorists, right? As we're starting to grow and be more into ourselves, you're starting to see the energy rise up. All right, it's being activated. This whole event is being activated based off the people that are doing the work within themselves. So as we started doing this work, the planet had no choice but to activate. And now you have these different dimensions and different timelines starting to open up. So we're at a point right now where you can choose the timeline you want to be in. You can either be in a low vibrational timeline or you can be in a high vibrational timeline. It's all based off you. You know what I'm saying? But see, some people don't get it. Some people are not going to make it, man. They're not going to be able to go, right? And this is what you call the spiritually dead. All right? If you're not growing, if you're not learning something each and every day, then you're dead. The day you stop learning is the day you die. The day you didn't live. Okay? This is real talk. Because the universe is constantly expanding. So you're supposed to be constantly expanding too. And learning something doesn't always have to mean reading a book or going to school. It's just you paying attention to what's going on in your life and being able to use those little light codes that resonate with you so that you can apply it to your life and move on and grow, right? For example, you learning something today could be you just reminiscing on your past, maybe your past mistakes. And then you start to realize what you did wrong, what you could have did better, right? And you take that information and you bring it into the present. And now that makes you become a better person going forward. You know, next time you're in that situation, you're going to act differently. You're going to make different decisions. That's growth. Maybe you have a hard time forgiving somebody and you finally learn today how to forgive a person. It's probably been years, but that's growth. You're learning. Okay? Remember, we are souls, right? Our soul is energy. It's consciousness itself. So it never dies. We go from one life to another. So everything that you're learning in this life, you take that information to your next life. So let's say you learn how to be more empathetic and forgive in this life. You're going to take that ability into your next life. So your next life is going to make it easier for you to do those things. So this is what it's all about. When you hear people talk about the shift, think of like Star Wars or Star Trek. Whenever they go into hyperspace, right, and they warp into a different part of the universe. You see what I'm saying? They go through a little portal. That's what a shift is. As you hit a portal or you go into hyperdrive and you blast off into another part of the universe. But in our case, we blast into different dimensions of ourselves because we are a universe within a universe. So you go into a different dimension where you see this universe from a different angle, right? The same universe, even if you look at those space shows, they're still in the same universe. It's just a different position in that universe, right? So you see it from a different angle, right? And then you have a different experience as you see it from a different angle. So that's what we do. We see it from a different angle and we have a new experience. All right. So it's very important that you keep on doing the work within yourself. You keep staying positive. Keep your energy in a place where you want it to be. All right. Don't let anybody or anything get you out of character, get you out of your element. All right. Especially in these times, right? When we're going through major shifts. And you can always tell a major shift is happening because you're going to start having symptoms. Call them Ascension symptoms, right? You guys let me know in the comment section if you experienced like headaches. You might experience, things like ringing in your ears. You might see more synchronicities like angel numbers, repeating numbers all over the place. You might have aching bones. You might be having trouble sleeping. Your dreams are becoming more vivid, right? Things like this. These are Ascension symptoms, okay? And all this means is that there's a huge shift or a change going on within you, right? But it's planetary as well. So when you're aligned or synchronized with nature, you are going to shift whenever nature shifts. Whenever nature is rising up, you're going to rise up as well. You get on that circadian rhythm where you're in tune with the planet. Okay? So this is why sometimes you might get this urge or this feeling that you need to change or you need to do something different. You need to switch it up. Remember, you are more advanced because you get this information first. You're going to make the change before everybody else does. You see, now with all this conspiracies coming out to be true now, you are already ahead of the game. There's people now that's just now figuring out this stuff was real. A lot of these things that's coming out, they're just now hearing this information. Right? Some people didn't even know that the food that we eat wasn't even real half of the time. Some people are just now gaining that knowledge. But you've been knew that. You've been ahead of the game, right? And that's what comes with being a chosen one, is that you have to usher in the new vibrations and the new energy. You have to be the first one. This is why you are very strong, very resilient, very persistent. Because by you being a radical, you're going to take a lot of people going to come at you left and right. You know what I'm saying? You're going to take a lot of negativity. You're going to take a lot of people calling you crazy, looking at you crazy, outcasting you because you're different. So don't worry about it. People don't really understand you. They're not supposed to understand you. You understand yourself. You learn to love yourself. You learn to be confident with yourself. All right? You are very unique. You are different. But you came here to be a leader. You came here to do your own thing as well. You didn't come here to please nobody. That's what I'm trying to say. You didn't come here to make everybody like you. You came here for a mission. You came here to help the collective. Even if they don't want to be helped, you help them by helping yourself. You help them by being yourself. And your energy is going to naturally change the people around you and the planet as a whole. Okay? So I want you guys to know that, man. Just be confident in yourself. Don't Don't let nobody rattle you up. Don't let nobody make you feel like what you're doing, isn't important. You might got your own goals or your own way that you want to do things in life. Do it. Remember, you came back here to change this place. You didn't come here to fall victim to the ways of society, right? You came here to make your own way and to make a new path for people. As we see, a lot more people are coming out on social media, YouTube, TikTok. You see a lot of people that's really speaking their mind, and you see that there's other people out there that think just like you. You're not the only one. You're not the only one that was being called crazy and being outcast, right? You see that there's more people. And as this shift continues, right, you're going to start losing people in your life, but also you're going to start becoming acquainted or connected to people that's like-minded. Because as the shift happens, everything is being sorted in its rightful place. You feel me? Everybody's going to be sorted with who they are. Your reflections. Okay? So I hope this can resonate with you guys, man. I hope you can take this and apply it to your life. And like I always say, man, I ask the Most High before every video to speak through me and allow me to say something that resonates with someone or maybe can help someone. I don't know a lot of you guys out there, so, I just want to say the right words that can help you get through your day, give you insight, and help you become your best version. All right, so with that being said, man, if you need to speak with me one-on-one, I do one-on-one consultations, so I'll leave my link in my description and in my pinned comments. Y'all have a beautiful day, man, and I'm out.